Hi, my name is Amy, and today we're going to talk about gratitude and how it'll help you increase abundance in your life for this next year. Now, many of you are wondering, what does that have to do with, what does gratitude have to do with having an abundant lifestyle? Well, if you think of it this way, the holiday season that just ended, think about how many people you have bought presents for just because, and you sat back and you watched how grateful they were and happy they were that you took the time out um, and thought to buy them a gift and spent the money and time to go out there looking for something. And even if the gift maybe was the wrong size or maybe not their color, but if they were still incredibly happy and grateful, well, it makes you want to get them a gift next year because you'll remember that. And I'm sure some of us had gifts that we bought for people who maybe were really critical and weren't grateful and just saw the fault and were like, this doesn't fit me. And, oh, great, now I have to go take it back. And so if someone is really ungrateful, then it really kind of makes us not want to really take that time to go buy them something if they're just going to be really negative about it. And life is kind of the same way. When we are really grateful for the blessings that we already have, we're really expanding and opening up ourselves to better opportunities to actually improve. So, take our health, for example. If we want to improve our health, we could sit there and look back at all the things that we can't do. Like, I can't walk a mile without getting, out of breath. But instead, if you focus, wow, I can walk a mile, that's pretty great. If you focus on that, then it makes it really easy to kind of improve. When we're negative, that kind of weighs us down and it makes us not really want to improve because then it becomes hard work. But when you take a different look at life and you look and you're grateful, like, hey, I'm glad I can get up and walk and I can go outside and I have, beautiful nature all around me to enjoy. When you start thinking about that, then it makes it really easier to actually accomplish those health goals. So when we are focused on lack, we're really holding ourselves back. But when we are focused on everything that we already have, for example, then really life rewards us in amazing ways. So, for example, let's say you're not making the money that you would like to make. Your income's not at the level you would like to. Well, we can sit there and complain to our friends about it, how broke we are, or how we're not making enough. Or we can stop and think, okay, well, I'm not making the amount I want, but I'm able to pay my bills. I'm able to put food on the table and keep shelter above my head. When you're grateful for those things, then your attitude changes. And at work, you're just grateful for, like, hey, I've got a job and I'm really grateful that I have this job, and this job gives me the opportunity to make money and take care of myself and my family. Then it kind of has this rippling effect and you're able to really be grateful and appreciative, and it kind of makes you stand apart from the rest. So really, being grateful is like this magnet for abundance. So how do you become more grateful and make a habit out of it? Well, one, stop complaining. Try to catch yourself from complaining. I know people who would wear rubber bands around their wrists, and whenever they would make a complaint, they would snap themselves or they would switch it to the other side. And it was a visual reminder to stop complaining. Some people like to do gratitude journals. So instead of concentrating again on what's going wrong, they focus on something positive and what could go right. So the gratitude journal you could either do at the beginning of your day, at the start of your day. I like to do at the start of my day, sit down and write 10 things that I'm grateful for. And I try to mix it up and make sure that I'm not, I'm writing different things. Some people will do it at night and they'll think about just the things that happen in that day. So if you kind of start running out of things and it's becoming repetitive, Then you can just kind of focus on a few things that happened to you that day. So maybe, you weren't having a great day and a stranger smiled at you, or maybe you got a, parking space right close up to the store. Maybe you found $5. I mean, it could be really anything. Just be grateful for, your morning coffee that you have with you and your significant other. It doesn't have to be some grandiose thing. It could be something quite simple. But what it does is it gets your mind out of negative Nancy and more into being really grateful and positive about life instead of being negative and focusing on what's going wrong. So I hope that you start a gratitude journal and get things turned around and see how much it'll really change your life. So here's to next year and to a wonderful lifestyle in 2020. Thank you. Bye.